garbage, cheat code, bolt, steering wheel.
Nice.
Oh, I thought...
What?
I made the noise, but I thought... Or I was trying to make the noise, but I thought you did it. And then you started talking. I'm like, wait, that's me making the noise.
You're the one that you accidentally made the noise and then didn't know you were making it.
I knew I did. I just didn't realize it was that loud.
Reminds me of the elephant, doesn't it?
No.
When you're like, you want to hear what an elephant sounds like?
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to do it for you. God, you've gotten better over the years. Only took 135 episodes. Finally perfected the elephant.
I think I was actually better before then. I just couldn't do it on the spot.
Like reading.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry.
I spent some time over in Seattle ahead of recording this. Actually, you watched me get out of the Uber
Yes.
to come
I
into
did.
the studio to record today.
Yep.
I had a very interesting start of the day. I figured I'd share it with you guys. Staying at an Airbnb over there and was taking the trash out, just being nice and getting the trash out of the Airbnb. And I was just walking by and I saw a little something out of the corner of my eye in the lawn. And it was a whole pizza. Just a whole...
No one... No uneaten?
Nothing. And I walked by, I made a little video. If you do support us on Patreon, I posted that in there. But it was just a whole ass pizza, untouched. And then as I walked by and I was filming the video, I heard some crows. They were eyeing it. They were waiting for me to get done. They were like, hold on. Don't ruin the shot. But they were just waiting. They were on standby. Went inside. I was gone from, inside grabbing some more shit. So maybe 30 seconds later came out, the pizza was gone.
My first instinct...
So it went somewhere.
When I saw that was shooting the pizza out of a turtle van.
The van!
The turtle van was cruising by. Somebody hit the buttons and were shooting people with pizzas. That was my first thought.
God, me and one of my best friends, Alex, I'm not sure if he listens. He had all the Ninja Turtle stuff.
The Technodrome?
You name it, he had it. All every version of
Alex.
everything. And he had you guys remember when we were kids, they had the cardboard bricks? You guys remember those? Like they were super lightweight, but they were red and blue.
Oh, yeah.
And you could build whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you
I
wanted
saw
out of
those
them.
at a daycare thing. Like
Yeah. So we'd make, little turtle layers
Oh.
and then shoot them down with the fucking turtle van.
Yeah.
Shooting pizzas out. And you just lose those pizzas fucking everywhere.
Yeah. You know what? I just had a thought.
What?
So I was like, I was at home, like, should I make something to eat before I head over here? And I was like, I don't feel like making anything, so I'm just going to go get something to eat. My intention was to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
But I drove straight to Pizza Pipeline and got the lunch special and a pop, as you can see by my cup. And I just put that together.
Like it's in your... Okay.
I think your post about pizza subliminally...
took out the pizza DNA gene came out.
Yeah. And I drove straight to the pizza place.
Tesla, bring me to sandwich shop. It's like, you're getting pizza. You're like, okay.
We all know you're getting pizza today.
We all know what you're getting. Quit trying to eat a fucking sandwich.
That's weird.
Going to Pizza Pipeline. Episode 135. If you want to support us on Patreon, that's patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. You can also gift a Patreon subscription. So if you know somebody that would enjoy the bonus content, get them into the show, you can gift a prescription? Whatever. Send all your content into heyguys at CanYouDon'tPodcast.com. That includes confessions, petty beef, funny shit you find on the internet. We need a lot of it. As we have mentioned, we're recording a ton of episodes because Brian's going on vacation, so we need a lot of content. Go check out Scatcast.
Nah.
What Uncle Kami Zach is doing.
I wish you said that. I wish you would say we're going on vacation, because it makes me sound like I'm just a guy going on vacation.
Leaving us behind again.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Is fucking Brian.
All right.
We have some new help merch. Go check it out at CanYouDon'tPodcast.com. There's a ton of merch there on the website. This has a robot on the front, and it says help across the top. And there's like a version that is like that. And then there's another one that has a little more shake to it, a little more glitch.
A little urgency.
A little more panic. Help!
Like when a robot gets stuck in a corner or something.
Yeah. You know what I saw in the airport today, too? Which
Yeah.
reminded me of it, of the automated suitcase situation. They have AI, like, wheelchairs, basically, that old people get in, and they type in the gate that they're supposed to go to.
Oh, that's
and then it
sweet.
just drives them there.
I saw your video about that, but I didn't even put that together. That
So the days
G17.
Yeah, and he just drives them there.
Does it speed up if is it correlated with the
No,
boarding
they're very
time?
slow, and it makes an obnoxious noise. At least this one did. It was like beep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a party horn noise.
Coming through.
It just goes every 5 seconds. Just
And then you get closer. You get to the gate. It goes.
as soon as it parks, it just goes.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
And then dumps you out. No, but I saw someone riding around in it, and then I saw one that was completely empty. But you can tell they're new because everyone's just looking at them like, what the fuck is this? But it's also not worrisome.
In your video, it was funny because there's this woman walking. She's like pulling her suitcase through the thing, and like slowly coming up on her left is this empty robotic wheelchair just passing her, and she's walking by just kind of like side-eyeing
Yeah,
it.
just looking at it like
what
the
are we
fuck?
doing here?
So those are out there now. So if your job is pushing people around airports,
Go get another job.
AI's coming for you. Yeah, you're not going to have a long career. We got a flong on the show today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, big old thick ass dick and some funny stuff. Let's just get the show rolling. Yeah,
Let's get sweaty.
Zach, push the button. Let's go.
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
Okay. This is a fun one. And I took a little bit of something that you had noted in the script from a couple weeks ago. It was hanging out just like down. When we're putting the script together, if we have like a funny article or a funny thought or whatever, we're not sure exactly if it's going to fit that episode. A little behind the scenes, we just toss it way down at the bottom. And then we find out later on if it's going to fit it.
Yeah, if we could squeeze it in, maybe.
So you had part of this put in there. And then I changed
and the Super Bowl's
second.
coming up.
Exactly. So I'm just adjusted it to make it fit to now. And it has, polar opposites. Here we go. Would you rather have to sing the national anthem at the next Super Bowl, okay? Or have to set your neighbor's house on fire, but they would never know it was you? So full-on spotlight.
Ruin your life or ruin your neighbor's life?
Right.
Basically
Full
what
on
you're
spotlight
asking.
embarrassment, or just ruin your neighbor's life, but no one's ever going to find out about it. Just burn down their house, all their possessions. You can't give them a heads up. I mean, I guess you could pick the time. So you're not going to unless you fucking really hate your neighbor, I guess you could light them on fire if you're a psychopath. You hate their whole fucking family. You've been waiting for this Would You Rather for 135 episodes.
I could end them all.
Yeah, an excuse to burn your neighbors alive.
Yeah.
And to go to therapy.
Maybe what you do is you invite all the neighbors. Like, we're going to have a party over at Joanne's house. And you just end everybody.
Yeah, we're having
the whole HOA.
Yeah, in your family, your neighbors are great. You talk them into throwing a gender reveal party or a block party,
And putting their house in your name in case something bad ever happens to them.
Yeah, you get them hammered drunk and make them sign a will over to you.
Will you give me your house?
We're best friends, right? Yeah, prove it. Put me in your will.
You pull out here, sign this page right here. Prove it.
Initial here. Sign there. All right, great.
I with sound mind and
and I'm not drunk. Initial here. Great. All right. Just get a match out and throw it in the plant. All right, bye.
I'll be seeing ya.
Yep, duct tape into a chair. Bye.
Oh God.
Okay, national
That
anthem.
just got real dark though.
I'm an okay singer. I'm not Super Bowl national anthem caliber singer.
Neither was Roseanne Barr, and she
Right.
did it.
So I mean, you could have some fun with it. You could just completely butcher
Well,
it.
she
You
didn't do
could you could Fergie it, and then just hope people look up who the fuck is this guy? Podcast will get big, so you could use it as a publicity stunt. But I think the fun part about this is you have to try. You have to really actually try to sing the national anthem.
God, I'd be so bad at it.
You can't go in thinking you're I'm just going to make this so bad it's going to work in my favor.
The intention is to do your best and to show it.
Do your country proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I'd just be nervous that I'd forget the lyrics.
Yeah.
Well, they have them on the big screen. Just face the big screen.
Yeah, okay, then I'm
the
good.
flag's over here. You're facing the opposite direction of everyone.
Please
Rise and face the flag or whatever. You're
and it's a little bit the bouncing ball's a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So you're just behind everything.
That makes it even worse.
I know.
It's because everyone would be singing ahead of you.
That's a lot of
Say,
attention.
Can you bombs?
Can you
Really?
fuck?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Fergie did.
I know. So that'd be really bad, but
I think
it'd be
you gotta
super
think
embarrassing.
You got to think of it as you can't think of it as like we have a platform that it would give us exposure to.
I mean, we have that. A lot of people out there listening, like just, they don't have a podcast. They're not in the public eye or have a career in the public eye. Like they're just going to go back to fucking teaching or being an accountant.
Have to hear about it.
Have to hear, nice job at the Super Bowl, Joe.
But it's not even just that. It's the way that social media is. It's just, it'll haunt you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
I mean, let's use the Haktua girl as a thing. Just a girl that was just like, no one knew who she was. She did an interview and then everybody in the world knew who she was.
Right.
And like, that's the way
She's
it
known
has to
for
be.
talking about spitting on dicks.
Yeah.
Right.
And so,
And making a cryptocurrency that robbed a bunch of people of their money.
yeah.
Isn't she suing them or something like that? I don't know. There's articles on the internet.
I bet she didn't do it.
Yes. Well, someone else. She got talked into doing it.
Yeah.
And then they played her and used her
They just
fame
wanted
to
to
make a
use
bunch
her
of money.
fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she went from obscurity to everyone knows who you are. It doesn't even matter. It does, like, everyone knows who you are.
And you're the guy that fucked up the national anthem for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you just absolutely kill it. There's people out there that are really good singers, and they're just like, yeah, easy.
I know I would
But
destroy
Super Bowl caliber national anthem.
How many millions?
No way.
Like, what's the average viewership of the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
$1 billion.
Probably look it up.
Let's say it's 50 million. I don't know what it is, but let's say it's 50 million. That many people saw you screw up, and then for the next week or two,
Yeah.
1 billion people
Right.
will see it because of all the shit that will be made. I mean, you will not be able to leave your house without people laughing in your face.
So Super Bowl last year was 123.7 million.
That's almost 3 times as what I said. So,
It's so many people.
It's a
and
third
that's
of the country.
That's seeing it live, and then the residual that will come the
Post
next.
forever all the memes about how terrible you are. Everyone will just, I mean,
It's basically William Hung singing the national anthem,
right.
but he made a career out of it.
So avoid the public shaming and just set one neighbor's house on fire.
And kill a family, or
But no
At
one
least
would.
some pets.
Yeah. So if you have a neighbor with pets, yeah, they're going down.
My goldfish.
You can pick the time of day. So you can be like, all right, have fun at work. And then just set their house on fire and they come home to that.
the day before Christmas.
Sure. Yeah. If you're evil, you can do whatever you want. You can make it as bad as you want. Or
Because no one's gonna know.
Yeah.
So you have to live with
Go
it.
hard. Go
It's,
hard.
it's up to you to have to live with whatever you decide to do.
but you could be a nice neighbor and you offer to house them. You're like,
You would look pretty good
my house is your house, buddy. And
for a week. Like, tops.
For a week tops, and then get the fuck out of here. I can't live with this guilt.
Yeah.
You can find out if they're insured and then just be like, hey, you should take all your family heirlooms with you to work today.
Yeah, isn't that
Show and tell.
Isn't it show and tell at work today?
Your
I'm a
kids.
banker.
You should take your, hey, 6-year-old kid in kindergarten, you should take your grandma's expensive heirloom and show everybody in class.
Don't tell dad. Tell your dad to bring his refrigerator to work today. What? Huh?
There's a lot of meat in there from
A lot of meat in there.
his hunting experiences and his, whatever he does.
Yeah.
The heads, that maybe he's a murderer. Maybe he's got frozen heads in there.
Well, yeah. Well, then you're just helping him destroy the evidence.
I don't know. Fridges, they can be pretty tough. Remember, what was it? Harrison
Jones.
Ford
Yeah.
jumps in the fridge, fucking survives.
Worst part of that movie franchise.
Was that part?
Close, yeah. Surviving a nuclear explosion in a refrigerator, yeah.
If we're
And
picking,
that's a good ad for that refrigerator.
Yeah, fair. Frigidaire.
Frigidaire, yeah.
if we're picking as us, and because we've been in the public eye, and I know that I can deal with people hating me and the criticism and dealing with things being like, this is whatever. This is funny. It's going to run its course and then whatever.
You've dealt with that a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah. But like the national anthem, I think I would just fucking do it
Yeah.
instead of burn a house down.
For sure. Just
But-
shit your pants and deal with it. Sing through the shit pants.
Yeah. If it's our decision, then I would do that and do my best. And just take the shit storm that's going to come and know that it's going to leave eventually.
This podcast would
Explode.
It would be the number one podcast in the world,
Yeah.
at least for a while.
The intro is just changed to me singing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Be known as that.
Yeah, but then it's like that's the whole thing. Like you gotta
do edit. Go word for word. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna
Go ahead.
say can.
No, I got can.
Oh, say
Can
you
see? No, you can't just take the E.
Oh,
You just took the back end of the E.
oh,
You're the next word.
oh! I thought you wanted I thought maybe you wanted a harmony or
You go,
something.
"E."
Well, on the E, I feel like it's got to be like a nice little harmony and carry it out over a couple of bars. Yeah.
Okay. We'll work on it.
I think you.
No, you won't.
As
No,
long
we
as you like, that's the whole thing. We can't do that, and then everyone comes to the show, and then we obsess over that. We just got to play it off like nothing happened and do our regular show. So we can't be.
Well,
We're
looks
just going to
like
do national anthem content from now on.
Oh, looks like we got another email. You've disgraced my country.
Yeah. You fucking suck. You should die.
Okay. All right. Though I see where you're coming from. And our next email, you're fucking trash.
That would be fun to read. Imagine me reading those emails and fucking them up and making it worse for the people because they're like, oh, they're not even taking it serious. I think that's what that has to bother someone even more. If you do something, somebody doesn't like it and emails you,
And then you can't read it.
and you no, that's not what I was going to say. So when I do something like in a video or even on here, if someone emails me and said you suck at this, I just like instead of like writing back
Something mean.
getting mad, I just like
Oh, thanks.
I like something sarcastic, and that has to sting even more than
Yeah, because you're not getting the response you wanted.
yeah, because they want that. They want you to come back and that they won, and I'm just like, you know.
Oh, thanks. Oh, sorry you didn't like it. Have a good day.
I usually do. Sometimes I'll send Joe a screenshot. Someone will be like, you fucking you suck at blah blah blah. You know, I just write like, I know you are, but what am I, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then other people were like, that's funny.
Your mom sucks at bathtubs. What?
Yeah, exactly. Like, see, fuck you.
Yeah. All right, picking national anthem. We're all musicians, so are you going to burn your neighbor's house down or sing the national anthem?
I love music and I like to make music, but I wouldn't call me. I don't.
So you're burning the house down?
Well, no, I just don't think that I can. Well, it's travesty for me to call myself a musician. I think is what I was trying to say.
Oh, man.
So you're burning a house
Because
down?
I would do a terrible job.
Yeah. Be very embarrassing.
I think I'm going to burn the neighbor's house down.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because I know I can do a good job at that.
Yeah, that's got to be easy. Zach?
I'll sing.
I
Okay.
love playing with fire.
All right. All right, moving off to what are you thinking about?
Okay.
A little twist than usual stuff.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
Let me paint the scene.
Okay.
This was a few weeks ago in beautiful.
That sounds like a weird song for a dramatic.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's better. I'll just stop the music. Okay. Setting the scene a few weeks ago in beautiful Spokane Valley,
Oh my god.
Washington.
Which is way less beautiful than Spokane.
You live in the Spokane Valley.
Yeah, I like it, but it's not pretty.
I live there because it's shit.
The city is not nice.
So we're out there and we're picking up Paige, Cassie's daughter, from school. And we head there. And this particular time, like it was Cassie's ex-husband, me and Paige, and we had to talk to Paige about something. I'm not going to get into it on the show, but we're all sitting in the car with her, like doing a little sit down.
Serious.
Serious sit down, having a talk. And then that's over. And we're driving back, and it's not like, it's not a happy environment for everybody. Very quiet. No one's really talking. I'm just sitting in the passenger seat. Cassie's driving, and Paige in the back seat. And
And the ex isn't in the car with you?
no, he didn't go. We didn't come home with us. But
But
he was there for pick
that's
up
another
exchange.
layer of fun.
We had to get the belongings from the other household to transfer houses, so he just met us there to do that. And had the talk. Environment's super chill, and we're driving back from Spokane Valley, heading back to the home in Spokane. Driving on the freeway. I don't even remember if there's music on. Like it's one of those car rides, like super real down here. And it's shit weather. I think it's raining probably because that's all it fucking does here for 6 months. And I look back and like now Paige she's laying down in the back seat. She has her seatbelt on, but she's also laying down. Like, you know that move? Mm-hmm. Classic kid move.
Just a teenager.
Yeah, just laying down.
Making the seatbelt dangerous.
Yeah,
Hey.
just taking it all in. And she's laying down, and I'm staring out the passenger window, just being like,
like breathing in the window and drawing stuff.
Be like writing messages to Cassie, like, can you please say something? She goes, I can't fucking read that. No, but I'm just looking out the window, and she's just driving, and I hear the blinker. And she starts going from the far left lane. Life in the fast lane! And she starts going over. And this was one of those situations where someone in the far right lane, because there's 3 lanes, starts coming into the middle lane at literally the exact same time. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sitting there looking out the passenger window. And we start moving over, and the other car starts coming in.
Just picturing you, and I'm picturing your face like in the window,
and I'm just staring at it. I'm just like,
that's getting awfully close.
And it got like, so I was watching it come in, and I was like, just waiting for Cassie to realize there's a fucking car here.
But she's got 1,000 things going in her mind,
and she's focused. Yeah. So she does this, and the car is so like perpendicular with us that the blind spot detector is not even on. Like it was like perfectly matched up. It's not behind us. It's right next to us. So she must. If she checked her mirror, she wouldn't have fucking seen it.
But if she would have looked out the window, she would have seen
but
the
my
other.
big fucking face is in the way. Me and my big nose are just stare. I fogged up the glass to write messages.
Right.
No.
I can't see.
Can't see that. And we go into the shared lane now, and this car got so close that I watched the front tire, it disappeared out of my view.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, if you imagine yourself sitting in a normal car.
You could have reached out and touched the car.
I could have like picked their nose. I could be like, and tickled them, and it starts getting so close, I instinctively just reached over and grabbed her steering wheel and went
without even looking.
Without looking at, talking to, well, I'll get to that in a second. Just reached over, grabbed the steering wheel, like where all the buttons are. So I changed like 17 radio stations and turned off the cruise control.
And the windshield wiper started going.
Yeah. And I just go and yank us out. And she goes, whoa. And I like yanked us back over. There's a cop behind us.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Don't worry. The cop's not involved. But he would have been there quick is what I'm getting at. But as I reach over and yank the steering wheel without talking to anybody, the only noise I make, I go... That's all I do. I just panicked.
Yeah.
And I just turned the car.
Anything just
to get some attention. And like crank us over.
Turkey call.
And she goes, oh my God. She goes, I didn't even see him. And then I'm like, oh, like really it's starting to set in that if I just would have sat there and did nothing, we would have been like 75 mile an hour.
Pit maneuver.
Fucking pit maneuver. And Paige is laying down in the back seat.
Yeah.
So now that thing is going to slice you in half. Your seatbelt becomes a problem now. And who knows? And it was raining, so we could have just slid and nothing would have happened. But there's so many scenarios.
All involving insurance. Just
a fucking shit show at rush hour traffic in Spokane Valley, Washington.
Flip. I mean, that's a tumble.
Mm-hmm.
At that speed, you're tumbling quite a bit.
Would have pit maneuvered us, we could have just bounced off each other, and then insurance is there. We could have hit them, and then they swerved and hit another fucking car. And I mean, it realistically probably still a foot left. Like it felt way closer, but we were both halfway into the middle lane. And it was all prevented with a...
You saved your family with the turkey call.
And then that's the thing, is that everybody just moves on with their life. Mm-hmm. But it was like a half a second more before I just decided to, like, really not a safe move. Going 75 and just grab someone's steering wheel and be like, nope, and yank it over.
Yeah, because if you overcorrect,
or she panics and like I do this, and then she goes, "What are you doing?" and comes back. Then now you're gonna spin yourself.
That was pure instinct, though.
Oh yeah, and then I was thinking and also laughing about the last sound you would have heard from me on Earth was that.
Imagine the black box, like a pilot. Oh shit, we're going down the
Mayday, is everything okay? And you hear the pilot's like,
and that's all we have.
That's all we have.
That's all we'll ever know.
Why do you do that? We have no fucking idea.
Is it a secret message? Is it a terrorist alert? Is he alerting a faction of terror?
Yeah, just it was very funny.
I like how,
but it could have been everybody's life could have been changed.
Yeah,
and I just really just not responsibly,
not just you,
the
like
steering
you're on
wheel
a
going
freeway,
75.
Right, there are people, not just that car next to you, but there are people probably riding your bumper on the freeway, and
officer.
Then it's like everyone is right there. That could be a 20 car pileup. And all saved because a turkey got involved.
Right. But that does happen where you look over and someone's coming into the same lane.
Yeah.
You're
It
trying
happened
to
to me a couple days ago. Same thing. But Amber actually noticed it. She goes, whoa. And I was like, and I looked over.
Yeah.
And it also went beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing. Freeway. I was just going this way. They were closing in. It's almost identical situation. I'm glad that, or maybe there's more to the story, but I'm glad that Cassie was more like, oh my God, I didn't see them, instead of being like, the fuck you doing, Joe?
I know.
And then you guys are fighting.
I wouldn't have. I'd be like, I just saved your life. You need to lower your tone.
Watch how you
better
talk to me.
change your tune. I just saved your life.
I just changed your tune on the radio station.
Yeah, just pushed all the buttons. Just it was just like everything changed.
Did Paige acknowledge
whoa.
that?
Yeah, she was like, whoa. And then it was Cassie or I or somebody were like, that's why you got to sit up. Because no one thinks they're going to get in a car accident.
Oh, yeah. You never know.
Like, just, you got to sit up. Just go, okay. And just sat up. And then we went right back to the same fucking environment. No, it was a little more chipper. It kind of at least snapped me and Cassie out a little bit because we were laughing about it and being like, dude, that could have been really bad. My last sound on planet Earth was that.
You know what's kind of funny about that too, though, is sometimes like a spouse or if you're in a fight with someone and you're just like pissed at each other, you're all quiet, like the other person, and like,
just another fucking thing.
Bleh. And then something happens like that, you're like, shit, was it really worth it to just be mad and like holding a grudge? Like it was almost over.
Nothing really snaps you out of a grudge like a car accident.
Yeah. Or a life-threatening incident.
Or you know what really does help is like a homeless person doing something funny.
Oh yeah,
that helps.
That brings everybody together.
Yeah, like I saw a dude jerking off. I mean, looked like he was jerking off like right into a storm drain the other day.
He's clean.
Yeah, he was just fucking.
He could have done it right in the sidewalk or
pants down and doing something. Didn't see his dick, but it looked like he was just trying to come right into a storm drain. It's a sexy ass storm drain.
I went and got a sandwich one time.
No, you didn't.
Not too far from here.
Pizza?
No.
Oh, at Pizza Pipeline?
It was actually
a pizza sandwich? A calzone?
It was a Garland sandwich shop, actually.
It's right over there. It's a
nice little outfit.
Yeah.
And I was walking. So the place I worked was there was an alley. I would walk through there to get to the shop. And I went and got my sandwich, and I was walking back, eating my sandwich, and there was a homeless guy standing up. He was using his butt up against the wall like this, and just shitting down the wall.
And you're like,
down the wall
take another bite
into a pile of shit on the ground. And I was like, I stopped my tracks. I'm like, I'm not taking that alley.
Yeah,
I'm gonna walk around.
Take another bite of your Philly steak. You're like, that almost ruined my sandwich.
Almost.
Is that marinara?
Almost. I was really hungry.
Ugh, that's gross. Anyway, I just want to share that with you guys.
That's fun.
Yep, no one died.
Glad you didn't.
All right, let's do some flong stuff. Hey, Zach, if you'd be so kind.
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
Hello. Don't bring it up! Sorry.
Don't say a word!
I just wanted to weird you out. I swear to God, don't fucking bring it up.
I'm not gonna.
Okay. This is a wild story. And I was kind of on the fence about putting it in here because clearly there's a little mental illness in here. But you can't do this. You can't do this and be safe from our podcast.
Yeah.
Woman, that's a hard one. The bar's really
That's kind
low.
of the deal we have here.
Yeah, us and humanity. Don't do it if you don't want to be on our
If you don't want to be on the
podcast.
show, just don't do it.
Woman who warned social media not to fall for Keanu Reeves' romance scam becomes homeless after falling for Keanu Reeves' romance scam.
Sometimes things just work out so perfect.
Catherine Goodson.
Is that irony? That's pure
It's
irony.
just, I don't know what it is.
Pure.
I mean, you can't
That's
do
like
that.
that's like pure, like a fucking Walter White pure.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Irony
Speaking of
there.
pizzas in places they shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's call back. Here you go. A 67-year-old Californian
They're
woman
moving.
who once warned others about the dangers of Keanu Reeves' romance scam has now become a victim herself, leading her to become homeless after losing thousands. Catherine Goodson's story began in 2022 when she was initially tricked by an individual posing as Reeves. KNSD-TV reported. Goodson explained how she was convinced to send a $500 gift card to the fake Reeves to prove she wasn't interested in his money.
How does anybody ever fall for anything ever remotely close to
I am
this?
a prince.
A Saudi
And to show
prince.
that you are not interested in my money, send me a $500 Red Lobster gift card. She realized it was a scam and blocked him.
Smart.
After posting a warning about it, another profile reached out to Goodson pretending to be Reeves.
Oh, it's a good thing. I love it. Whoa. That was a close call.
I saw your post about me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
there's
you.
a lot of fake ones out there. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And
yeah.
just to make sure, again, that you're not out for my money, can you send me a
Just to reassure the whole situation.
And it's not going to be that. I mean, I know you've already done it once. I just need a $250 Chili's gift card.
Chili's. If there's one thing that gets a Saudi prince excited, it's the 2 for.
It's the Bloomin' Onion and Outback Steakhouse. Damn, you ever been there on a Thursday night?
Awesome blossom.
$2 off apps.
God damn it.
They claimed they were attempting to console her about the previous scam attempt. The woman fell for it and eventually felt the two were in love. He wanted to marry me, Goodson said. She is now homeless. What a transition in this article. I don't know why that's, I mean, having that quote and then following it up with that. He wanted to marry me, Goodson said. She's now homeless, living in her car in Vista, California. She shared her story publicly to raise awareness of these scams.
She went from potentially marrying Keanu Reeves to being homeless.
Being homeless
like
in,
that.
in one
In a snap of-
paragraph.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't maybe listening to the warning signs, Goodson said. I don't blame anyone but myself. She ended up sending Bitcoin, gift cards, and wire transfers to the imposter over a period of 2 years, believing she was helping Reeves with supposed financial issues. I was lonely, Goodson admits. Despite the ongoing deception, she continues to try to make sense of her choices and urge others not to fall for similar scams. You already did that, and then you did it again.
And she's like, just take it as a warning. Not like wonder who she's going to fall for next.
And I've seen this. I've seen this before too. It's not this. I mean, not the same thing, but it's similar. Have you seen the on Facebook? In my particular situation, and I know that it goes both ways with both genders, or whatever gender. But like a girl would be like, "This guy is a piece of shit. Everyone look out for him." And then fucking 3 months later, they're dating.
Mm-hmm.
It's like. You can't do that. Here's what he did. He took this and he the money and then he doesn't work and they just airing all this shit. And then it's like in a relationship with that guy. And you're like, what?
It's like, well, maybe she realized that's what she liked about him. That he didn't have all that.
Oh, that he stole her money.
Yeah.
I can fix him.
I know, but just like you can't make that warning cry and then just go back in. And and then bringing that to a private setting, I know we've all had that. We have a friend go through a breakup and then they just say like all this shit because they like it just happened. You see them, and then you're even playing into
You're
it
like,
too.
oh yeah, she's a bitch. I can't believe you lasted that long. With
I'm
her.
glad you finally left. I've been holding my tongue. She's a piece of shit. And then,
John in a relationship.
and then the next week they're back together and at your house for dinner.
Yeah.
And you're just like, God, I've been waiting for you to break up with her. I just mean to tell you, she was fucking this guy and this guy, and then they're back together, and you're like, whoop.
Oh,
Whoops.
you guys are so good together.
Yeah, God. You guys,
So glad you found your way back.
do you
to
like
each
the
other.
Cobb salad? She makes a mean Cobb salad. Wow. I just forgetting it ever happened. God damn it, Catherine.
Yeah, I mean that sucks. But
Yeah.
I've just like having a social media account where I get a lot of messages. I also get 1,000 spam messages of like companies wanting to work out or whatever.
Hi, it's
Not work
Keanu
out.
Reeves 23 again.
Yeah, it's like but some of them can be like, I get where some of them might bite because I get some really convincing ones sometimes. They're like, we'd like to work together and blah. It's like it seems legit to where I've showed my wife like, this seems pretty cool. Like, I think it's fake, but
Am I going to get scammed?
if it's not, that's a pretty cool little
cool
deal you would get.
She goes, it's not real. And you're like, ah.
I'm like, I know it's not, but I sort of just need to see if you think it's not real too, because
So both of us?
seems
Okay.
pretty.
And
Seems
she's like,
pretty
no,
cool.
that's not real. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, I was chill. I was seeing if you would
She
fall
goes, this
for
is
it.
stupid. You're like, I know. I was just seeing if you thought it was stupid too. You
I
just
just-
said you loved it. No, I was just seeing if you loved it.
That's right.
There are a lot of Saudi princes, though, so you never know.
That's true. There's a ton.
There are tons of Saudi princes.
You're right about that. All right, let's move off to our next story for Flong. This, on the surface, not funny at all. But goddamn, how did they get here? Kia is recalling 23,000 EVs over fears that a worker forgot to bolt the seats
Oh
down.
God.
How did we get here?
Can you imagine you're just sleeping at night and you're like, oh shit.
You wake up and you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Okay, well, it's an embarrassing blunder for Kia. The Korean automaker has been forced to recall nearly 23,000 of its brand new EV9 electric SUVs
Those are cool cars too.
in the U.S. market after discovering that the rear seats were improperly installed. So it goes through the numbers of what they've recalled and all that kind of stuff. Interestingly, Kia's report places the blame squarely on a single plant assembly worker
Oh, poor fucking
who
person.
allegedly made an error and failed to properly secure all the seat bolts on an unspecified number of vehicles.
That's why I don't want that kind of responsibility. I would never want that. Never want that.
But I just picture, we're at the Kia headquarters. It's a beautiful building. I mean, they just got some new landscaping done. The trees are popping. It's great spot.
They just sold a bunch of EVs,
Yeah.
so they're doing well.
Yeah, they got those things out the door, and they're going through a meeting, like a safety meeting. Like, okay, we gotta do this every day. Flip it over. He's like, all right, Jeffrey, you did the leather on the steering wheels? He goes, yep, you got it. Okay,
Looks
flips it
great.
over.
Great response.
Great response, Chad. And you see here, you put the windshield wipers on, make sure those securely fastened.
Check.
Check.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. Jerry, you made sure, this is ridiculous, but you made sure to fasten all the seats to the
I
floor.
shouldn't have to say this.
I shouldn't have to say this, but corporate. I was like, while they're eating,
The corporate red tape.
while they're eating some free donuts. Like, he goes, all right, Jeff. So you fastened, obviously fastened all the seats to the floor. And he just goes, oh shit.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, good job. Okay, we'll move on.
He goes,
no, wait.
He goes, I thought I was washing the mirrors. No, you're fastening the seats to the floor. To the floor. And he goes,
I thought you meant just to each other.
oh shit. And they're just like, oh my God.
And the guy's like, all right, I got to make some calls.
he's like, this is not good.
Yeah,
This is
Jim,
not
can
good.
you finish this meeting? I got to go make a couple
I
calls.
gotta make a couple calls. We have 23,000 cars to bring back.
Did you know if they were local buyers? Are they not far from here?
Yeah, they're right down the road, right? No, they're in the U.S.
Yeah, we sent them all on a ship.
Fuck. And he's like, sorry. This is his second strike. Like the first time he forgot to fucking plug in the radios.
Mm-hmm.
Like every car's electronics don't work. He's like,
Because he thought he was
damn it.
doing something else.
He thought he was fastening the seats to the floor.
I was supposed to do that last time.
they're already tight. There's no, you were the radios last time. To this time, you're putting the fucking seats to the floor. Oh fuck. But what does that even? I mean, I'm guessing they were bolted, but a piece of equipment or some sort of like locking washer or something maybe was
like
left out.
What do they call it? The
He was going right. He was going lefty tighty.
right? Yeah, yeah. Now it's lefty tighty, right?
Lefty tighty, righty
lefty
loosey.
righty teddy.
It's righty
Tighty
loosey.
whitey.
It's lefty loosey, righty tighty whitey. Oh God, bring the cars back.
What's that called when the fucking bolt it's the
ratchet?
No, it's like when you get it to a certain tension.
Okay,
tension isn't it?
Tension to roll. I don't know what you're talking about right now. What are you talking about?
Somebody help me out. It's like when you have to tighten something, you don't just take a crescent wrench and tighten it. You take a specific blah 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 wrench, like a tension wrench, something like that, and so it tightens it to a certain number, and you're like, now I know it's tight.
Okay, now it's good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone's screaming at the thing right now.
Some NASCAR pit guy is just like,
you fucking idiot! You can't read. You don't know how to do any of this shit.
It's called a drill. That's what it is. But imagine like you're going, you finally saved up enough money to go buy like your
torque wrench.
Torque wrench. That makes sense. You finally save up enough money to go buy a new car, a new vehicle. And you head to the Kia dealership. You're like, I'll check out one of these EV9s. They're like, all right, this one's brand new. Just got it in today. Beep, beep. Open it up. You sit in the driver's seat and just fall over.
Got that. It's like still got that new car smell, huh? As you tip over,
hit your head on the passenger seat,
land in your wife's lap
while buckled in. You buckle in, take this baby for a test drive.
Is this how it's supposed to be? Oh, this is just a display model. I'm sure we'll get on that. All right, somebody get it.
Are all the fucking seats like this? Get these things out of here. You buckle in to go for a test drive.
It's like, let's take a left out of the parking lot here.
Oh my God. I'm crying. You have your wife, you're driving, you got your kids in the back. You're like, all right, let's let the big dog eat. And you put it in drive, and you push the gas pedal, and you all fly to the back of the car. You just go smash through the back tailgate or the little hatchback.
God, that.
Oh God.
Yeah,
oh, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Your hands are still up, not holding a steering wheel. And you're 13 feet away from the steering wheel.
This is a 7-seater, too. So that's that's a full car going backwards.
That's a whole football field.
Oh.
What?
That poor fucking guy, though.
No, he doesn't have a job anymore. At least not. What's the next thing he's going to do? Something a little easier.
Yeah, that guy should just probably be packaging stuff.
He should be the guy that hits the hood 2 times when it's done.
Yep.
He's just like, good to go.
Do we really want him making
he's
sure
not
everything?
checking anything.
Okay.
He's just hitting
There's
the
a
hood.
guy with the checklist is like, all right, send it through, it's good. And he just goes, yep.
Yeah, he just gives it 2 taps on the hood.
He's like a Walmart greeter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what he is.
I mean, you can steal whatever you want. They're not going to stop you.
He puts the bow on the car when someone buys it.
Only during Christmas.
Yep. And happy Kia days.
Yeah, he's a seasonal worker.
Yeah, he is.
That's for damn sure. All right, you want to take the next one?
Sure.
Okay, you fucking do it. I'll play some music. Which one? Let's see how this one is.
What, the 59 convictions.
That's the one.
All right, get out of here with the fucking cookies.
Oh yeah, I accept.
All right, echolive.ie is a good site.
Thank you.
I think this time I've really learned my lesson. Cork man with 59 previous convictions tells judge. Judge Mary Dorgan said, given his appalling record, I've sentenced him to 3 months.
Still doesn't seem very high.
No, doesn't.
59.
That's not enough time for him.
And when you hear 59 convictions just out the gate, I'm just curious, how old would you guess this guy is?
Well, I mean,
let's just say you didn't start breaking the law till what? I mean, at least 20, and then 59 convictions. If you average a couple a year, I mean, that's going to put you like what, mid 40s?
you could be 47.
47.
Yeah.
Getting ready for your 50s.
If you're just constantly like doing stupid shit.
Okay, go ahead.
26-year-old man.
How does he find the time?
Wait. Oh no. Never mind.
Man.
I was gonna say that would be like,
wow.
if you started. I mean, if you started at a kid as when you were born, that's just over two. What? Just over two a year.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's no way
you figure you
breaking the law as a fucking toddler.
Give him the first
jaywalking,
maybe till he was 10 when you can legitimately start getting into some trouble, but probably not even then.
Yeah, man,
fuck me. Okay, a 26-year-old man with 59 previous theft convictions faced. That's it. He walks into a store a day and like grabs a Snickers.
He's like, "Thank you,
oh, thank you.
I'll take this and thank you for my theft slip." Yeah, he keeps stealing candy from the fucking police station
as they're letting him out.
Yeah,
he just grabs out of the
takes
bowl.
a pen. They're like, "God damn it, get back in."
Couldn't even get out of the office. Jesus Christ.
Hey, come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's just a pen. Come on.
Michael O'Driscoll. Come on, Mike.
Okay.
All right.
We almost made it past the first sentence.
What is, let me go back to this little, Michael O'Driscoll, also known as Foley, of Together Road Cork, and originally from Brandon. Who gives a shit where he's from?
They do.
Pleaded guilty to shoplifting at Boots.
What'd you say?
Boots. It's really small print.
Okay, I'm zoom in.
Yeah, good idea. It's not.
What are you doing?
It's not relevant. Okay, so let's go back. Faced sentence for one theft, and he told the judge. Wait, hold on.
What is happening?
With previous previous theft convictions, faced sentencing for one more theft, and he told the judge by video link from prison, "I think this time I really learned my lesson."
Yeah,
that was the one, the 59.
He goes, I'm sick of this." Okay.
Michael O'Driscoll.
Mm-hmm. You already read this.
I did, and I read it when it was smaller, so I'm not going to read it again.
Okay.
The shoplifting dates back to March 2020.
2020, guys. 59 convictions
in 4 years.
In 4 years.
Oh my God! Somebody do that. Let's do some math on that.
Less than 4 years because it was March 7th.
Plus the lockdown. So
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, he was
squeezed it in the last two.
That's when he started.
59 divided by 4, right? Mm-hmm. So 14, almost 15 convictions a year.
Just averaging over one a month.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I've really learned my lesson this time.
Yeah, this is the one. Mm-hmm. Judge Mary Dorgan said, given his appalling record, I have to sentence him to 3 months.
Yep. God.
3 months? What was he getting before? Like a couple days?
I mean, not much. Because it was
an afternoon?
Yeah. And I guess he wasn't stealing anything worth stealing. Because he wasn't getting in fucking trouble.
I mean, you might as well keep stealing then.
Is that like a bag of chips? Like, what the fuck's he taking? Those details were not in the article. But right. I am curious about that. And we've talked about this. Have you been arrested?
No.
Have you ever spent you ever got too drunk at an RV show, Zach, and ended up in the slammer?
Never been in the slammer, but I have gotten in trouble.
Yeah?
Like MIPs and having to go to court and shit.
That's right. I remember an MIP story out of your mouth at one point. Yeah, I've never had to go to jail.
Never been in the clink?
No, I've gotten picked up and taken to police stations, but I've never gotten locked up.
I had that in college.
Yeah. I got picked up, and I think I've shared this story where, we were stealing because I grew up in a place where there's a ton of snow. And when that happens, what they do is they mark driveways with a PVC pipe so that you know where to plow or where your fucking driveway is because there's just so much snow. So we just thought it was fun to go and just take those and rip them out. It was the same night that I was using an extension cord to lasso trash cans. And we didn't get in trouble for that, but we did get in trouble for taking fucking PVC poles out. The cops didn't know, but we were hitting mailboxes with them. Just doing dumb shit.
Yeah, just kid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't do anything. Didn't break anything. The PVC pipe just exploded. But anyway, they called it in because apparently that's loud. It wasn't that loud from inside the car. Yeah. But from the outside, I could definitely see a PVC pipe hitting a fucking mailbox.
Yeah.
Would be something you'd call the cops about. Especially when you just kept going up and down the same street.
Isn't that considered, like, once you start messing with, isn't that government shit? Like, once you start messing with
we
mailboxes?
We didn't get in trouble for that.
Oh, dude.
What we were going to get in trouble for was going to be like, what we got in trouble for was petty theft.
Not petty beef.
No, not petty beef, petty theft.
The captain of my football team when we were in high school did some shit with mailboxes, like tried to blow it up or something with a firecracker. And then the FBI came and he got suspended for a bit.
Man.
The FBI?
FBI or federal agent of some kind.
You know
That's
why?
what they said to us.
How low on the totem pole at the FBI do you have to be to investigate mail?
Shit.
I got into this for murders.
Oh my God.
They're like,
we all have to start somewhere.
And in the FBI, we start at mailboxes.
I bet
they fly you around. What a shitty job. You have to fucking go out to some tiny town to interrogate a 16-year-old about hitting a mailbox. That's government property, you know? I mean, okay. All right. Well, don't do that anymore.
I picture that scene in Big Lebowski when they're sitting in that living room. Is this your homework? You remember that scene where it's just like this kid doesn't give a shit, and you know he did it. It's like this kid. I know you're the one that blew up this fucking mailbox, and he's just sitting there.
He's like, yeah. What's it to you?
And you're like, this is my fucking life.
Why are you expecting something?
I went through all that schooling, and here I am
talking to this fucking D-bag about a fucking mailbox.
Some shit kid in a shit town.
Third in my class, damn it.
Yeah, right.
About a shitty fucking mailbox.
Oh, God.
And he goes, all right, well, just confess. I got to get to the airport and fly to another mailbox investigation.
I got to head to fucking
Fargo.
Yeah.
Fargo, there's a real shit it up there. He blew up 2 mailboxes. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. It's a travesty.
No, it was a serial crime. They just went through with a baseball bat and took out like a whole row of them.
Wow, sounds like a big deal. It is. Yeah.
You know why it's a big deal?
Did you see my badge? What?
You know why I think it's a big deal? I just had a thought.
Oh.
It's because the government wants you to get all your bills and all your shit that you have to pay for and your taxes.
So if it's broken, then you have an excuse.
Mm-hmm. I bet you that's what it is.
You're like, that's why I didn't get the mail, because someone put a cherry bomb in my mailbox.
If it was anything else, they wouldn't give a shit.
He comes to investigate it. It's just you running out and blowing up your own mailbox. Is this you? Like, no.
No, it's like you're like Coyote. You have
it's your Ring doorbell.
You've got the fucking plunger.
Yeah.
With the bomb inside your mailbox, and you're like
wearing like only like shirt that says, "Hi, my name is Brian." Standing in your driveway,
Don't hassle me. I'm local.
Came out of your house and turned around and told your wife, "Okay, I'm gonna go blow up the mailbox." See you in
If you hear a large bang, it's just me.
It's just me blowing up the mailbox, and you're just watching the footage together with this FBI agent.
Is that you, sir?
No, never seen that guy before in my life.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Dude, a crazy person would do that. He gets out a mirror. You go, here, look in this. Is this guy?
Does he look familiar now?
Yeah, I think I saw him down at the grocery store once. I think he was buying fireworks. Is that a lead? I don't have time for this.
You're incriminating yourself, sir. Sure you don't want a lawyer?
Good stuff. All right, let's move off to our last piece of dick.
Okay.
And we're going back to police officers. This is
Head over to Zambia.
This is what you don't do, but also pretty awesome for these prisoners. Drunken Zambian policemen freed 13 suspects to celebrate New Year. And it's exactly what you think it is. A drunken police officer in Zambia exactly freed 13 suspects from custody so that they could go out and celebrate the New Year.
You don't want to spend the New Year in jail, do you?
Aren't you sick of looking at me, your superior officer?
Saucifer.
Officer. We're the same guy.
This is Zambian officer.
Oh yeah, I'm a powerful officer. But I also got the keys.
Gling, gling, gling.
Who wants to go party? Detective Inspector Titus Fira was arrested after...
I thought that was his name, Detective Inspector.
Just...
like his last name is Inspector. I'm Detective Inspector.
Destined for greatness. Was arrested after releasing the suspects from Leonard Cello police station in the capital of Lusaka before running away himself.
Go, man!
Where are we going?
We're out of here.
Fuck you, cop! Oh, come on!
Yeah, I don't want this badge.
I just want to party. The 13 detainees were accused of crimes such as assault, robbery, and burglary. So I'm guessing that other guy from the last story wasn't one of these.
Right.
He's like, I just fucking stole a candy bar. I shouldn't fucking even be in here. They are all currently on the run, and a manhunt has been launched to find them. That's a mess up on the job right there. Gosh dang, man. Subsequently, Detective Inspector Fira unlocked both the male and female cells and instructed the suspects to leave. Get out of here.
Go on, get.
Go, get.
Get out of here. I'm telling you, get out of here.
I got a birthday party.
You gonna stay here? Just get out of here.
It's pouring and cold. Why are you in here, you doofus?
Did Dr. Steve Brule go in there and let him out?
Stating that they were free to cross over into the new year. It's a new year. You do what you want.
Yeah, it's a new year. It's like all those your old crimes.
Those are your old crimes. Get some new ones. I'll see you in a bit.
You dingus.
He'll be back in here in a second. Come on, get out of here. This is the part that was ridiculous to me. Out of the 15 suspects in custody, 13 escaped. So that means 2 didn't.
Did not take advantage.
Probably smartly.
I know, but picturing them looking so sad through their jail, but like they're the... What am I trying to say?
Bars?
Jail cell, the bars. Like out the back, and their friends are lighting up fireworks. Get out here, Johnny! Can I light off a firework? Yeah. They bring it over there.
And they put it through the window.
Hand him a Roman candle. He's sticking his hand out the window.
Wow, that is fun. He's shooting it at
and then the crack, like one crackles. He goes, woo! Your friends are like, wow!
Whoa, you should see what it looks like from out here.
It's just so cool out here. And then it's out, and he goes, oh, I think it's out. And he just throws it out the window, and his friends are like, all right, bye!
Yeah, we'll see ya.
Just run off into the woods.
I saw a video recently of a dad that gave his kid one of those Roman candles, and he was shooting up in the sky, and he was in a park, and then he started running it and shooting at kids. Like there's kids running in the park going, ah! And he's just going, thunk, thunk.
He turned evil real fast.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh, yikes.
That was probably smart on their part to stay in, though.
Because I'm not
so when the
falling for
people
this.
show up, they're like, I took their names down.
Yep.
And they look good.
Or like the same officer did this for 2022 or 2023.
He does it every year.
Yeah, every year he tries to do it.
He's doing the Lord's work.
He goes, I'm not falling for that again. I lost shower privileges for fucking half a year.
Shower privilege.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Man, I promised I wouldn't let you guys out again.
Dirty ass bastard.
Plus, he got to launch a couple things out the window, so he had a good time.
But that's not the biggest one. On New Year's Eve in 1993, controversial High Court Judge Kabazo Chanada ordered the release of 53 suspects, some of whom were deemed dangerous by the police. So, I mean, they really celebrate New Year's in Zambia by just letting prisoners out. New year, new you. Get out there. Don't kill anybody. Mm-hmm. Promise? Yeah, okay. The cops are all looking at each other. You heard him. He promises not to kill anybody.
He said he promised.
He promised. All right, get him out of here.
Got to take him at his word.
Get out of here. Have fun.
You son of a bitch. Go on, get out of here.
You've been in here for what? 2 years? That's too long. That's 2 years too many.
2 years too many if you ask me.
Get out there. Have a drink on me. Slide him $5. Okay, let's head off to some good news.
Okay.
Here's an idea I never thought of. Zach.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! You know when... This happens quite a bit on the show. You come across something, you're like, fuck, that's smart. That's something I just never would have thought of.
Yep.
And this is...
I ain't smart good enough for that.
Yeah, this falls into one of those. So Delhi's garbage cafes combat plastic waste. Okay? So
are you sure you put the words in the right order?
Yep, I did. So in the bustling streets of Delhi, an innovative initiative is turning heads and making waves in the fight against plastic pollution. Delhi, with a population of 20 million, faces a monumental challenge in managing its waste, particularly plastic. The city generates approximately 11,000 metric tons of municipal solid waste daily. That's so much stuff, much of which ends up in landfills or clogged draining systems.
You know what's funny about that, though?
What?
Is I hear that, and I'm like, fuck, that's a lot. But then I go, is that a lot? Like, compared to what?
It sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot, but compared to something.
Whenever you put the word metric ton, you got me.
Especially when you say when you use the 1,000 before that, even just 1,000 tons.
If you can put 0.001 metric tons, and I'd be like, fuck. What?
You hear that word ton?
Metric.
Yeah.
Ton.
Yeah.
That's just fuck.
It's not as cool as an imperial ton.
Yeah. This isn't even safe. That's my brain. I'm like, fucking crazy.
That can't be safe.
So the concept of garbage cafes, introduced by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, the MCD, is a simple yet effective solution to the city's escalating plastic waste problem.
Eat the garbage.
Can you imagine?
The rich.
They just point a gun at your head and make you eat plastic.
Get all the way.
We solved it. Yes, the cap too. These unique cafes offer free meals in exchange for plastic waste, encouraging citizens to actively participate in waste reduction efforts. I never thought of that. Like, think about a little shop, downtown Spokane, Washington, and you show up with a agreed upon amount of trash, and then you get a meal ticket to go get your food. So you just help. That's all you have to do is pick up stuff. That's it, and you're gonna have food. I mean, even like teenagers, you don't have to be homeless. But whatever it is, if you want to eat and help out, you just go pick up whatever amount of weight of plastic and garbage, go turn it in, and go get a hamburger, French fries, and a Coke.
Ooh, I got a good Spokane specific idea for that.
Needles?
Help out. The garbage goat.
Oh yeah.
You feed it, and then out of its butt comes little tickets that you take to the
little pull tag that comes out of its butt.
Be perfect.
It just goes and throws it up. Yeah.
So my first thought is that's really cool.
Thanks.
My second thought, because this is how my brain works, is won't people just be stealing trash out of people's garbage cans and then
to go get a meal ticket?
So they're just like digging people's trash and making a.
They just roll up with a trash can full of trash, and
or knock someone's trash over
tickets,
and like just grab a bunch of shit and run off. So everyone's trash is another.
I mean, I guess you could do that, or you just go pick up some trash.
You could. I just can't help but think that will happen.
They'll just take trash out of the trash can and then go get free food with it. Sure, why not?
What happens if you don't bring enough trash? Do they break the sandwich in half?
They slap the trash out of your hands and push you in the face.
Go get more trash.
Get more trash, you piece of shit. Well, they eat your hamburger.
You're a piece of trash, but I can't take you.
You turn it in, it's just under it. They open it up and take the pickles off your burger, and you're like,
That's the best part.
It's the best part. And his hand, you're like, Throw your hamburger down.
He just throws the pickles on the ground.
Send them fucking pickles. Anyway, cool idea. I hope the rest of the world and some cities find out a way to implement that, because if it's a problem, being hungry is also a problem. You're solving two with one.
It's funny, like 20 million people, and it's like, that's New York.
Mm-hmm. It's big.
That's twice New York, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe New York Metro.
Yeah.
Take all of it. But that's that's a lot of people. I found something pretty funny on the internet. I'm going to share it with you.
Okay.
And we all love video games, and we all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Zach, you go. Fuck it. Yeah!
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes! That's awesome!
This is fucking sweet.
Wait.
Sorry, I didn't.
You dick.
Shit.
You can't just
do
that.
Strafe?
Okay, so we've talked about
go.
captchas on the show before.
We have.
And how dumb they are. Or you have to click on, like, which ones are streetlights?
And there's a little sliver that's over the line.
How many bikes? And, it's a way to obviously weed out people from just going to websites and not being human and terrorizing them, taking up their bandwidth and all that kind of stuff. So captchas make it prove that you're human. And someone took that to an extreme. And what they did is they made a captcha that is the old Doom game on nightmare setting. And you have to kill at least 3 monsters. And then you get through. You prove that you're a human.
So far, this feels like nightmare mode.
Yeah. I'm going to humble brag. The very first time I played it, I got 3 monsters.
Did you really?
Very first time.
Do the codes work? Let's see. IDKFA. It works. No fucking way. And the fact that I even remember the code. Let's see. IDDQD. Oh! You see his eyes change? Now I'm invincible. Watch.
I didn't know the codes. The fact that you fucking remembered them.
Oh
is
yeah,
like, is
dude,
crazy.
I loved this game.
Spacebar shoots. There you go.
Oh, but no, once I tried to strafe, but now it's stuck going left.
Oh boy.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, you fixed it.
Well,
anyway,
no,
you guys can go check this out.
I can't believe the code worked.
I know. I never even thought about adding codes. Well, you're gonna kill at least 3 because you're fucking invincible.
Yeah, dude.
What I did is I was like, oh, I know this is gonna be hard, so I just backed up into the corner at the beginning and just clicked the shoot button until they came around the corner.
Captcha solved.
There you go. But just type in Doom captcha and you can go play this too. Fucking
yeah,
codes, man. How'd you even remember that? That's impressive.
Those are
you can't remember how to read, but you can remember the fucking Doom codes.
It's funny. Those 2 codes are ingrained. It's one of those things I don't even have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like IDDQD, IDKFA.
Wow.
It's just in my brain.
I have that for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Remember up, down, the whole fucking. It's like you did it so much that I can't lose it. Like dementia's I probably will remember it if I have dementia. I'll be sitting old man like.
Do you remember who I am, Dad?
Side.
Yeah, and he's like
IDDQD. What does that mean?
I know I'm a cutie. Thanks, Grandpa.
Oh.
All right, back to the home. Let's get you back in bed. Okay, QD.
KFA.
KQD.
KFA.
But go play that. It is pretty fun. What a funny idea.
That's so cool that it worked.
I know.
That's fucking cool. Nice find.
You just impressed the shit out of me. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, heading off to emails. Zach, would you be nice? Thanks.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
I'll take this first email, Brian.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. Coming in from the Satanic Hispanic.
Okay.
Remember, I recognize him from our Patreon.
Yep.
Thank you for your support, Satanic Hispanic. That is your real name.
If that is your real name.
Hello there, fathers and Big Unk Zach.
Hello.
I'm writing in from beautiful Bumfuck, Ohio. And boy, do I have a story for you. I'm not quite sure where this falls. Perhaps a petty beef. You'll get it. But regardless, I feel like it's dumb enough to at least get a laugh out of whoever reads this. Whomever. Thanks, Brian.
No, I didn't mean to correct you. I thought it was funny the way you said it, and I was just imitating it, and then I realized I said it right.
Yeah. When I was in my early 20s, I began dating this sweet, sweet girl. Oh, cutie.
Or so you thought.
Mm-hmm. One night, she suggests anal. Just kidding. One night, she suggests we cook dinner together. I immediately agreed, thinking it was a great idea, an opportunity to partake in a shared passion.
Knowing that it would lead to anal.
After a bit of discussion, we decided on cheeseburgers. Anal's out. I'm a big burger boy. So I thought it'd be a great chance to show this new girl that I'm dating that I can at least make a kick-ass burger.
Or that I can eat like a fucking
animal.
Chimpanzee. And
everything was going great until the very end. She was the one cooking the patties, and I attempted to show her this neat little trick where you rub your balls on the burger buns right before you toast them to add a little Midwest twang. Kidding. That's the wrong trick. I attempted to show her the trick where you put cheese on the nearly done burger and cover it with a lid to melt the cheese a bit. The problem is, I wanted to show her and not tell her. She kept insisting that I just tell her what I'm doing, and I kept insisting that I just watch this cool little trick. We go back and forth with this for a solid 15 minutes. No, come here. Get out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
Let me just show you this cool little trick. The burgers are now burnt, and dinner together is officially off the table. But it gets worse. We continued arguing for another half hour. We decided that maybe we're not a great fit for each other and perhaps a breakup is necessary. My defense is that I just wanted to impress this new girl I was dating. Her defense is that she just wanted to cook a meal for me. To this day, it remains one of the dumbest arguments I've ever been a part of. All of that being said, she and I are still happily together and have been for 11 years. We have 2 kick-ass boys and we still cook together often, but I'm the only one who makes the burgers. Hugs and tugs. Your hijastro. The Hispanic. Hispanic. Satanic Hispanic. Oh man, those fucking fights. No. I just tell me what to do. No, just let me do it. Then you watch me do it, and then you'll know how to do it. No, just tell me. No, if I tell you, you're going to fuck it up. There's a little part of it. You have to time it. Just tell. And no, it happens. It happens in the household.
It's funny. Like those are, I've always told people like an early relationship, do something like pack for a vacation, go shopping together,
get divorced,
do little things like that make you have to like do things together to see how you function.
Put together an IKEA desk and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Like move a couch to a different room.
Yeah.
Little things like that. And then, because that's when you see like the real person come out. Like a guy's like, no, move it to the left. That's your fucking right. Move it to the left. It's not going to fit that way. You have to turn it, then bend it.
Look at the shape of the couch.
Fucking bitch. Did you even get to geometry?
Did you go to couch school? Well, I did. I aced it. Valedictorian at fucking couch school.
Yep.
Well, no, the cushions are sewed on. Not anymore. Now fucking push. The back ones don't come off. I bet you they do.
Yeah.
Sounds like a challenge, bitch. Switchblade out. Just, yeah. Oh, look. They're no longer attached. Now pick it up. Couch school.
Yep.
There you go.
But that's
how it goes.
That was probably a smart.
Made me sweat. What'd you say?
I said, I don't know what I said. I might have to go back and listen.
Yep, it probably is smart.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, that was smart to do something like that and just to...
Yeah, break up for a little bit, come back and be like, can we not break up over fucking hamburgers, please?
How about we try this again? And
you stay away from the grill.
Right. I'll do this. It's like, okay, you're really good at making spaghetti and like, all this kind of stuff. You're really good at that. I will stay far away. But let me handle the burgers because that's my specialty.
That's what I love.
And just let it, whenever I would cook or something, it would always be steak and mashed potatoes.
Fuck yeah.
And even though when my wife and I first got together, she was vegetarian, so
you're just you eating the food you made?
Yeah. She's like, watch how good I make this.
For me.
And then she's just sitting there with like just a green salad.
You're cutting your steak, looking back into the kitchen. What are you making for yourself? This is fucking good.
Did you decide what you were going to make for yourself? Oh, God.
God, this is good. How's that
toss
kale?
Me the A1?
All right, you want to read the second email?
Sure. This one's coming in from Brent.
Okay, hi, Brent.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
I just listened to the new episode and immediately got this image in my head. Just a little nod to Steve Martin in The Jerk. Can I say this really quick?
Sure.
So I usually don't blow my...
load?
This early? No, I don't blow my screen up this big.
Okay.
For the email.
Okay.
And I gotta say, I should have been doing this all along.
Yeah.
I think that was part of my issue. It was always so small. I'm like, fuck.
I know. Whenever we would share your screen, it's all fucking tiny. Full screen that thing, man.
I put together a couple placement ideas as well. Watch me fuck it up. If you like this or want to see more, please hit me up. Have a great day. Brent Muri.
Okay.
Sent from my Verizon Samsung Galaxy smartphone.
I think that was a nod back to an older podcast. Because I was making fun of like, you get an email, it's super professional.
Yeah.
It says like, sent from my
It's
iPhone.
Yeah.
My iPhone 9.
Yeah.
And you're like, weird flex. Why is that in there?
Every time I send an email, like when I reply to these emails, I always go back and delete that part out of there because I'm usually sending it from my phone.
I know they added in there.
So dumb.
Just stop. All right, so this is what Brent drew.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
Pull it up there. I have a doodle board.
Yeah,
in reference to my
your target experience. You're holding
kerfuffle.
Holding some whippets.
And a little doodle. It says "Can you don't" inside the doodle.
The doodle board with a can of whipped cream. Taking whippets. It looks just like you.
He placed it on a shirt too to see how it looks. Look, I love the one that. Remember that, like that mid 2000s where the side design.
Yeah,
like all those band shirts,
Warp Tour bands.
Yeah, they just all of them had it on there.
On
and
the
then
side.
it ended, and it was like that's the only time they ever did it. And
no, they should bring it back.
Probably not.
Okay. That's fair.
It's probably expensive.
Yeah. Well, I think they just rotate it on the printing press.
Yeah.
It's hard on the t-shirt printer, man.
Yeah. And the folds always got in the way, so the design always came off because it's hard to make the shirt lay perfectly flat on the side seam.
Yeah.
So I get why they stopped.
Thanks,
Brad. That's great.
I just noticed this, and I don't know if I'm assuming that's toilet paper wrapped around the ankles and shoes there, which is a reference to...
I haven't seen the jerk in a really long time, but I'm not sure if that is...
The robe is
exact. The robe is definitely the jerk.
I was thinking maybe it was a reference to my Stinky Penguin.
Stinky Penguin talk?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Unless those supposed to be your like pajamas pulled down. I'm not sure.
Could be.
Regardless, it's very funny. Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah,
Brent.
well done. I clap.
Well done, like that steak or like those burgers.
Yeah. Well, that's it for 135. Woo! The bonus content, you get that by supporting us on Patreon. You also get early releases of the episodes. They're ad-free. Get merch discounts, exclusive merch, all that stuff. Patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Please do consider doing that. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You got the video version of the show on YouTube. Just search for us. And then something you want to see on the show, as mentioned, we're recording a ton of episodes in the next couple weeks. So we need all the content you have. Send it into heyguys@canyoudon'tpodcast.com. I know we are doing a confessions next week, so that's going to be exciting. Or not next week, the week after next week.
But that's coming out in a month from now.
Yeah. In 2026, I know we're doing a confessions. Rate and review the podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts. And then again, check out Uncle Zach over in the Scatcast universe. That's scat with a K, scatcast.com.
And everybody give a moment of silence for Zach's cat.
Aww. Godspeed, Lucifer.
It's kind of it's supposed to be more cat sounding in my head. Yeah, sorry about your loss, Zach.
They put him down today, so you want to say any kind words for?
She was a badass motherfucking cat, dude.
Yeah.
One of the best friends I ever had.
Oh man.
Yeah, sucked ass.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, how do I transition out of this?
Come on, let's see how professional you are.
Well, let's just wrap it up. I got something for you guys.
Okay.
All right, Zach, go.
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Just Brian out of left field.
I guess I could have waited.
Anyway, the show's going great. Anyway, so moment of silence for Zach's cat.
Well, we were talking about Zach, so I figured it was a good time to mention it.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So, guys, I was shocked to find out that my girlfriend thinks I'm smothering her and invading her privately. I'm sure she meant privacy, but diaries don't have spell check.
That's pretty funny.
I there was a joke along the same lines of that. I rewrote it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
There you go.
Well done.
Thanks, man. Thank you. All right, off to the bonus stuff?
Yeah,
all right. You fucking, you know
man.